Hey everyone, welcome back. Today is Sunday Reset, and I am so excited because we are starting fall decorating. I know, not everybody is in the same boat as I am. A lot of you like to wait till October or say mid to end of September, but that is just not my cup of tea. So feel free to watch this video to maybe just store a few ideas and tips in your mind until you're ready to decorate. Or if you are like me and September 1st is the first day of fall for you, then go ahead and watch this video and enjoy. So I have a lot of things that I want to get done today, but in all realisticness, is that even a word? I don't know how much I'm going to get done. So we just got back yesterday, Sam and I, from Orlando. Many of you saw, my last video or my posts on Instagram. But I have also been doing like laundry and all of that stuff just to be able to set myself up for the week. Groceries and, all of that stuff. But I wanted to show you the fun stuff that I'm doing today. So we've got some painting to do. I need to cut my hydrangeas and dry them out and get them ready to go inside for decor. I want to bring the new rug out here on the porch. And then what else? I'm hoping that Sam and Christian will cut me some branches today, but it is currently 102 degrees, literally. So I don't know how much cooperation I'm gonna get with that. So I may just have to prep the leaves that I'm going to put on those branches. It kind of stinks because Sam's traveling tomorrow, so I really want to get that done. I could go out there and cut them myself or help Christian. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll get it done somehow. So we've got that to do, and then, Chloe and I want to run to Savers really quick. I need to get some books for my mantle decor, for my fall mantle decor, and she is wanting to get like some little pictures or paintings or whatever that she saw on Pinterest. Like you buy the picture or the painting and then you add like little Halloween things to it or fall things. So she was going to like add some pumpkins to one of the photos and then some bats to the other. So we'll see what we find there, and then we'll show you guys. And what else? I feel like there's something else. I'd like to get the wreath done here, but we'll see. And then I need to bring my mums out. So we're just kind of doing like a hodgepodge of stuff. Really, today for the Sunday Reset, day in the life on Wednesday, the following Sunday Reset, and probably the following day in the life. Like the next 2 weeks, we're gonna be decorating for fall. We're going to the lake this weekend for kind of our last hurrah for Labor Day. And so that will take a little bit of time away. But we have a really, really busy fall and holiday season all the time. And so for me, I just like to get it all done. And that way I can enjoy it and share it with other people, because we start Bible study, we start gathered, we just all the things. And so I want to be able to just kind of be at peace with that. So I'm going to bring you guys along, obviously, as I'm doing all of this, and I hope that you gain a little bit of inspiration. Like I said, if you're not ready, great, you're not ready, but maybe just follow along, watch today, and store a few of the tips in the back of your mind for when you are ready. So, all right, I think before it gets any hotter, I need to get these, what do I want to call them? Planters painted. That way they can be drying. Probably take a hot 5 seconds, but anyways, at least they'll be dry. And then that way, if I do get the branches cut today, we can get those in there. If not, it's not a big deal. It is what it is. And we'll just move on to something else and get that done. Okay, let's tackle this. All right, here are my pots. And in a perfect world, I would have found 2 that matched. I literally went to probably 7 different Ross stores looking for one that would match one of these and could not find it. So here we are. These are extremely large. They actually come up to my knee, and I'm about 5.5, 3/4, who knows, somewhere around there. But they are big sized, and they are going to go on each side of the door, just like you guys saw in the little rendering that I made. These are $39.99, and Daisy sees us and thinks that we're here to get her. But let's take this off here. So $39.99 is what I paid for both of these, and that is an absolute steal for the size of this. All right, I'm not gonna be too concerned about this right at the moment because we're not even gonna be able to see that. And then over here, take this one off. Day, it's okay. Hi. She's like, whatever, lady. So let's get this off. I am already sweating. Holy cow. Chloe doesn't have tennis practice tomorrow because it is supposed to be equally as hot tomorrow. And so they were saying, I think the actual temperature is supposed to be like 103, but on the tennis court, it was going to be like 112 or something insane. So she does not have practice. So that will be nice. She won't have to be out there and all of that. Okay, then on the inside here, I don't remember if I showed you guys these or not, but I found these at Hobby Lobby a few weeks ago, actually. And they are just kind of like a, they're not rust, but like an off-white mum. You guys have seen my red mums that I use every year, but I thought it would be kind of fun to add a different color in there. I'll have to clip that off with scissors, but this is what we're going to do. So I wanted a like copper color, and I need them to match because right now, I don't know how easy it is for you to tell, but they do not match. The one on the right is just a little bit more of a black tone, whereas the one on the left is a little bit more, I guess, copper. But I want them to be the same, even though they're different, if that makes sense. So what I'm going to do is spray them both with this color. This is, let's see, does it say what the color is? That would be too easy, wouldn't it? Am I totally missing something here? Okay, well, I guess we don't have colors on these, but it's the one that looks like copper and it's hammered. And then this one right here is more of, probably like an oil rubbed bronze, I would say. So I'm going to do them first in this color, and then I'm just going to kind of lightly go over them with the oil rubbed bronze color, because I don't want them to look like brand new and shiny. I want them to look like worn and weathered. So that's kind of what I'm hoping is going to take place. So we shall see. But let's hurry and get this done because I'm going to be one big sweat pit here in just about 2 seconds.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? put my favorite song on. I put my feet up and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know?
We have now established the same color as our base color. I'm just going to wait a little bit until it kind of dries off, just a tad before I start spraying over the other color. I know it's kind of hard to see because of the sun, but you can kind of see here. They are the same color, and this one is already turning like that hammered look. You can see like right here where it's starting to kind of turn into that hammered appearance. So, all right, that is done. And then over here, I want to go ahead and get these all cut down so that they can be drying. And then I will use those as decor. I like to dry them down, and then they kind of turn into that like brownish color as they dry out. I let them dry for a couple days. I will let them sit out here and just kind of air out, let any bugs get off of them that might be like crawling around that I don't want in my house. But as you can see, these right here are already kind of turning a little bit, and like right there they're kind of turning. So it is time. This is like, oh, here's a perfect one. Well, this one didn't make it, but let me show you. I mean, I can use this somewhere else, but it was already popped off. But this is what they will turn into, and I love them. They are so pretty when they're dried, and they're free. Because if any of you have tried to look for these in stores or online, they are ridiculous in price. So if you have these in your yard, dry them. If your friends have them, ask them if you can have some, because they are beautiful and so much cheaper than trying to buy them fake or already dried. So I'm going to really quick cut these, and then I'll show you how I kind of lay them out, and then we will just keep moving through. Whew, it's hot.
I look into your eyes, I see we're out of time. I guess no one's to blame, nobody crossed the line. I guess we couldn't see, somehow we couldn't feel. Maybe we rose too fast, maybe we got too high. But I remember days I wondered we were always gonna last. Yeah, I do remember tears and the laughter. How could we fall so fast? Will be no hard goodbyes.
I have them all laid out, and I'm just going to kind of let them just air out, let anything crawl off of them that needs to crawl off of them. I didn't really see anything, but you know, just makes me feel better. And then over here is where I put all of the leaves that I plucked off. I didn't leave any leaves on there because just personally I like the way that they look without the leaves, and I don't want the leaves to like get in the way of how many I can put in a vase and all of that. So, all right, I am going to let these sit here while I finish these, since we have the breath of the dragon out here today. These are dry and ready to go. So I am going to just kind of spray over these really lightly with the oil rubbed bronze color, and we'll see if we can't get these looking a little bit varnished.
I've been hungry for affection, baby. Best believe that you got my attention, baby. Now I see you're there in my reflection. You're a part of me, and it's in peace. Hide and seek till I found you. Oh, I found you. Oh, I found you. Yeah. Hide and seek till I found you.
All right, I like how that turned out. I don't know if you could tell how I was doing it, but you're not trying to cover it with the oil rubbed bronze color. Think of it more as just giving little puffs here and there in different places. It's almost like you're kind of adding a shadow effect, I guess you could say, because if you can see over here, let's see, like right in this area, it's a little bit shaded with the oil rubbed bronze, and then over here you can see like different little puffs of the oil rubbed bronze color just here and there, but it's not the dominant color. It's just kind of the shadow, the shading, the weathered effect that you're going for with that. So like I said, just think of it more as little puffs around your planter, but not your dominant color. So we are going to let that dry. Good Lord, like I can't even breathe, it's so hot. I need to go in and get some water. This is insane. Why in the world would I pick today to do this? Because we got to get it done. That's why. So we're going to get through it with Jesus and some water, and it will be great. So, all right, this is going to dry. I've got this mess over here that I need to pick up and figure out what I'm going to do with the flowers. I am going to take the pencil and the ruler in. You know what? It's too hot. I'm not gonna have Sam and Christian come out here and cut down trees for me. Nobody wants to be out here doing this. Like, my face is just running straight off. So I'm not going to do that to them. I'm just going to let these dry, let those dry. We can do the wreath inside actually, and then we can just hang it out here. I could move everything off the porch actually. I could take the ruler and the pencil in, and that way when the planters get all dried, I could just move them up here. And that way they're kind of out of the way, ready to go. But then we can be doing the behind the scenes until we get the branches, which might not be until Tuesday or Wednesday, because like I said, tomorrow is equally as hot. So, okay, let's pivot just a little bit and we'll see what we can get accomplished to still keep us on track for what we had hoped to have done by the end of the week. Okay, I got the other rug taken off, rolled up. I'll just store that downstairs. And I got everything swept down, cobwebs all removed. And now I'm going to put the new rug down along with the same, where did it go? Here it is. The same rug that went over the other one. I'm just gonna use that again. There's no reason to do a new one. And then here are our pots in all of their glory. I can't even tell you how excited I am about this. So excited. I am not gonna get the branches today, but that's fine. We'll try to get them for Wednesday's video and then get everything finished there. But we'll be making the leaves in the process, which that will make more sense to you in Wednesday's video. But in the meantime, we are just gonna get everything done out here that we can. We'll put the wreath up, we'll put the rug down, bring out the mums, the baskets, all the things. And that way everything will be done except for the trees. And then once those get finished and cut down and put together and all of that, then this porch will be done. So I am going to, for the sake of time, just go ahead and put all of this together, and then I will show you guys what it looks like once it's finished. All right, in other news, Sam is swapping out some of my faucets today. This one had started to kind of leak and drip. And so...
What are you doing here?
What?
You kind of Warner Brother.
So anyway, it had started to kind of drip a little bit, and it was just becoming a real pain. So he swapped this one out, and then the two in our master bath, and then one in the bath over here by the garage, because they were just not functioning well anymore. So we got those switched out. I love this. I'm really, really happy with this. But that's what he's been doing today, which is why I'm not really going to be asking about the branches. What? Saying that maybe we wouldn't do the branches today.
No, maybe we shouldn't.
So anyway, this is getting done in here, and I think maybe Chloe and I will run to Savers and get done there what we want to get accomplished, and then come back and we can show you what we got. All right, we are back, and we have a lot of books. So I have an idea for the mantle. I want to do a lot of books and candles, and then that garland that I showed you guys that is going on the front door. I want to add it to the mantle, I think. We'll see if it looks right with everything. If not, then we'll just take it downstairs. But these are all of the books. You guys know I love decorating with books, but we take off all of these things, and then I'm just left with the fronts of the books. So I picked a bunch of kind of neutral colors. Shocking. I've got some black, brown. I found a couple of gray, although shockingly enough, gray is a really hard color of book to find. And I think I have a couple camel color. Oh yeah, here we go. In here as well. So the one thing that I really look for when buying books is this right here. I've showed you guys this before. I look for pretty weathered pages. I just love the look of that. And I look for discolored pages. So we ended up going to both Savers and Goodwill, and I got home and realized that I picked this one up somehow. And it's not really weathered, but I think I can still work with it. It's just not going to go on top of the mantle. And unfortunately, it's one of my gray ones, but that's okay. We will still be able to make it work, just somewhere else probably. But I'm going to get all of these taken off, and then I will show you what all of the colors look like together, and then I'll show you the rest of our haul. all the books are undone, and this is what we are left with. Let me try to get them so you can see here. We've got all different kinds of colors and pages. I guess I shouldn't say all different kinds. We've got black, gray, brown, and camel color. But this is how they look. These two over here have the cleanest pages, so I am going to put those somewhere else where it works to have that kind of page, or I might scuff it up just a little bit with sandpaper and get them weathered as well. We'll kind of see what we need to do once we put this project together. I'm not going to put it together today just because I'm running out of time. That you guys will see in, let's see, probably a day in the life on Wednesday. Hopefully, that's the plan. So there are our books for the mantle. And then I found these really cool brown jars. And I just love like the brown glass. Plus, I don't know if you can see that, they're like scratched and they just look weathered, and I am loving that. I don't know, what is the brand? Hearth and Hand from Magnolia. So this one was $5.99 originally, and this one doesn't have a price on it, but I'm guessing it was probably like $8.99, $9.99, something like that. But I love those. So we'll see where we want to put those. And then I found this little thing. I don't know what it is. It kind of reminds me of that thing that they tap your knee with when you go to the doctor's office, or at least when you're little they do. But we'll see where we want to put this little guy. It was $1.99, and I just thought it was cute. I thought it could be a great piece for a vignette somewhere, like in one of the bathrooms, and so I grabbed it. Chloe found these two pictures for what she's wanting to do. So on this one, she wants to put, let me see if I can get a good picture of it without getting a glare. There we go. So she wants to put like little pumpkins like right here and maybe right here, and just paint those on with paint. That's apparently a Pinterest thing right now, is to find an older picture and add to it with paint. So she's got that, and then she thought it would be cute to either put a pumpkin down here or maybe some bats coming out of the telephone booth. Who knows? Or maybe like a spider web coming down here. She doesn't really love Halloween either. I shouldn't say doesn't really. She doesn't love Halloween either. So it's not gonna be spooky, but it's gonna be cute. And then I found these, which I thought were so great. I got both of these for $3.99 as a set. Was it $3.99? Let's see. What does this say? $2.99, even better. So I need Sam to, unless I might be able to, I'm not sure. It has like this little stick thing for a real candle. I just need that plucked off so that I can hang this on a wall and then put a battery operated light on it. But this is what it would look like on a wall. Is that not super cute? I love that. So I think I might take these up like in the loft and put them up there. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But like I said, I need to get this little piece right here off so that I can put just a regular candle on it. Well, not a regular candle, but a battery candle. And then Chloe found a few clothes. She got this little exercise top for tennis. She'll have to wear a sports bra under it, obviously, because it goes down a little bit low on her side. But I thought that was really cute. And then she found some jeans. These are Old Navy. She got these for $8.49. And then she found these from American Eagle for $10.49. What was this? This was Savers, Old Navy, $4.99. And then she got this really cute romper that will be super cute for fall, just to have like a sweater over it. But it's a really pretty fall color, and then it kind of comes down on one shoulder. And that was $5.49. Plus, she and I both had a 20% off coupon. And then she found this really cute, just, you know, everyday loungy sweatshirt that says, "Don't trip over what's behind you." And so thought that was super cute. And she paid, what did she pay for that? $8.99 minus 20% off. So that is our Savers / Goodwill haul. And you guys will see all of the decor stuff throughout Wednesday's video and next Monday and Wednesday. But we at least have it all in-house right now, ready to go for when we are ready. I'm just about ready to hang this wreath, but I wanted to show you first of all how I attached the garland to the back of the white wreath. So there wasn't a lot to work with back here, although this wreath does have these little metal eyelets, which I don't really understand why, but I'm thankful for. So what I did was I just coiled my garland into a circle, and actually for this wreath and the amount of garland that there was, I was able to cut off this little section right here, and so I'm gonna use this somewhere else in the house. But I just attached it down here with some floral wire and made a hoop on the back, and then to secure that garland hoop, I just did floral wire in each of these little eyelets, and that way it would stay intact on the wreath when it gets flipped over, just like that. So now we need to hang it on the door, and hopefully it will hang the same way that it's laying. I know that because of the type of garland that it is, because it's like floppy like this, it's going to kind of lay down just a little bit up top, but I think for the most part, it will still be able to give the same effect. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the door, add the ribbon, and then I'll show you what it looks like. We are getting closer to being done, and I'm just trying to figure out how I want to put this bow on here. So I don't really want to tie it around the wreath, and what I'm trying to do, sorry, I'm trying to take this off and show you without mashing these flowers, and I don't think I'm going to be able to. Oh, here we go. Okay. So I'm trying to tie the bow onto my wreath hanger, and then I'm going to put the wreath hanger over the top of it. That way the bow is kind of coming out from the middle of it, but I don't want to tie it around the wreath to cover up the detail of the wreath. So I'm trying to figure out how this is going to go on and have the bow still be facing forward. But I think if I just kind of turn this around here and basically let it kind of sit on top of that, there. Okay, so all I did was, you've got your little loophole right here that your two little bunny ears go through. And all I did was I just kind of brought this over like this. Sorry, I don't want you to have a whole lot of hands and arms, but I want you to see it. So you're holding on to your middle section of your bow, and all you're going to do is bring that right over the top of your hanger, and then that way it will hang just like that, facing forward. And then we are going to hang our wreath right over the top of that. Okay, I've got that. And then, let's see. Do I want to bring it out the middle? Or do I want to have it hanging down behind? All right, I'm going to mess with this a little bit more and we'll see what we come up with. But this is how we are currently looking. And with this, just because of the type of garland that I have, this up here, just kind of like I was saying before, I knew would probably happen. This just kind of lays a little bit flatter. But overall, I am really happy with it. All you have to do is just kind of manipulate this up a little bit because it's wired, so it will move for you. It's just that you have to tell it to. So that is what we are currently looking like. So I'm gonna play with this just a little bit and then we will get it to its final place. All right, here is what it looks like. And I don't like it. It is not giving the vibe that I want it to. It's almost like it needs to be one or the other. And see, this is just a perfect example of how not everything is perfect, friends. It takes a while to figure this stuff out, and nobody just throws it together in a second and has it look great. So I think what I need to do, let me just step back here, because if I am looking at this whole space, I've got dark on the floor, dark in the pots, dark on the door. Sadly, I really think I need to take down the garland part of the wreath. And I hate that because that's the part that I was the most excited about, but it's okay. We will have the trees out here eventually, and those are gonna be really cool just by themselves. And so maybe this is just exactly what's supposed to happen. That way the brown on the garland isn't fighting for the attention of the brown in the trees once they get up here. So I'm going to take the garland off of the wreath, hang the wreath back up, and then we will see what it looks like then. Hopefully you can hear me over the cicadas, because they are loud and obnoxious. Down here, I don't know, I can't decide if my white mums are too much. I don't want it to be so cluttered up here that you lose sight of anything. And I think that it is kind of causing that to happen. So what I'm going to do is I am actually going to move that basket of mums out to the screened porch. And that way that can replace the current like springtime, summertime flowers that are on that little coffee table out there. And I think that that will be perfect for that space. So let me move that, switch out the wreath, and then I think we will finally be able to put this to bed until we get the branches. All right, as much as I hate that that didn't work out, this by far looks 1,000 times better. And it will all just kind of go together once the trees get up here. I do, however, want this to kind of separate. I don't want it to look like, there we go. Perfect. All right, that part is done. And now let me go and really quick show you what the other mums look like on the screen porch coffee table. All right, so I got the hydrangeas cut down and put in the containers that I want to display them in. So now they are just going to look like this until they dry like that, and they will be good to go. I did this one over here kind of overlapping a little bit, like it was cascading down. That one, I'm not sure if it's gonna go in the living room or in the kitchen here, but this one right here is going to go in the dining room. So those are all good to go, and we'll just watch them as they continue to dry over the next few weeks. So back here, we still have the flowers from spring and summer. So I'm going to go ahead and take those off along with the pot. The pot's been here since March, and I just really feel like we need to see something different for a little while. So we're gonna take this off, and this thing is so heavy, but I absolutely love it. I'm gonna try to do this with one hand here. Okay, so we're gonna take that off, and then we are going to put this, oh, that's so pretty. I love that. Right there. And I think that that looks fantastic. I love the wood next to the dark, but yet nothing feels washed out. And I just think that that looks really, really pretty there. All right, we are finally done with our list. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that you were able to find some inspiration, even if you are not in a place yet where you are ready to decorate for fall. Maybe just tips or ideas or inspiration to be able to just start thinking about those things and getting a plan in place. As always, the QR code is up above for anything that I used that I have purchased on Amazon. You guys can click on that QR code or in the link down below, and it will direct you straight to my Amazon storefront, where you will find anything that I have that I feel would be beneficial to you guys that you can find on Amazon. Also, if you hung out with me all day today, if you decorated, thrifted, all the things, sweat, then click on the fall leaf emoji and let me know who I hung out with today. If you are not subscribed to this channel but feel like this might be a place that you wouldn't mind stopping by Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I would love it if you would click on that subscribe button. And if you click the bell, you are sure to not miss out on any videos between now and throughout the holiday season. We have tons of stuff planned. We are always busy, so you will always have content to watch, and I would love it if you would join me here. All right, friends, until next time, be intentional about what is important and necessary and eliminate all of the rest. I will see you on Wednesday. Bye-bye.